Hey everybody, welcome back in to the Molasses Report. Think for a moment about the last time you actually had to wait for something. A package, a text message from a friend, a YouTube video to load, a restaurant order, a response from your boss, coworker. How did it feel? Did you calmly wait for it? Or did those few seconds feel uncomfortable? Because we live in a world where waiting has almost disappeared completely. I mean, if you want food, just order it from your phone and it'll be delivered in under 20 minutes. You want entertainment, pick what streaming service you want to use that night. If you want information, just type it into AI. Better yet, use voice controlled AI. You want to talk to someone, send a quick message or call them. You want to buy something? With Amazon Prime, you can have it delivered tomorrow. Modern technology has done something incredible. It's removed friction from our lives, but it has also changed our relationship with patience and waiting. When we're surrounded by instant rewards, instant information, instant entertainment, instant validation, my question is, are we becoming less patient? Or are we simply adapting to a world that moves faster? And the bigger question, what is instant gratification doing to our brains, our relationships, and our ability to work toward things that take time? Patience used to be a requirement of everyday life. People waited weeks for letters, months for ships to arrive from port to port, years for important projects to be completed. Information moved slowly. Communication moved slowly. Life moved slowly. And because of that, people developed skills around waiting. You had to be comfortable with uncertainty. You had to trust that things would happen eventually. And you had to find ways to occupy yourself without constant stimulation. Today, waiting feels different. A 5-minute delay can feel like an inconvenience. A slow internet connection is unbearable. A restaurant taking too long to bring your food out is frustrating. A person not responding immediately causes anxiety. The world did not just become faster, our expectations around that speed changed. We became used to instant results. And once something becomes normal, anything slower starts to feel wrong. Instant gratification is the desire to experience pleasure or fulfillment immediately rather than waiting for a larger reward later. It's the reason people choose a small reward now over a bigger prize later. It's why saving money is hard, why diets are hard, why long term goals require discipline. Our brains naturally like rewards. When we get something enjoyable, our brain releases dopamine. The reward system encourages us to repeat those behaviors. The problem is not that we enjoy those rewards. The problem is that modern technology gives us access to endless small rewards. That notification, a like, a new video, a new message, a new piece of information. The reward cycle that never ends. And when our brains become used to constant stimulation, slower activities can feel boring. I.e., remember when you were a kid? Reading a book was absolutely amazing. Practicing a skill, going outside, playing soccer in the backyard for hours upon hours. Building a career. You actually liked going in and staring at a screen for 8 hours. Maintaining relationships. All you had to do was call. The expectation was that you would. But all of these require something technology doesn't provide: time. One of the biggest examples of instant gratification is the smartphone. I sound like our parents here with, it's the dang phones. But think about it. This device gives us almost everything. It's our entertainment, it's our communication, it's our news, it's shopping, it's social interaction. A phone isn't just a way to call people anymore, it's a constant source of stimulation. And the problem is not having a phone. Phones existed way before the iPhone, way before any smartphone. But the problem is we never put it down. Boredom used to be normal. Would wait in line, sit in a car, you'd walk somewhere. People had moments where their minds wandered. Those moments created creativity, reflection, problem solving. Boredom now is treated like an illness that we have to fix immediately. We reach for our phones. We have to fill every quiet moment. Boredom was never the enemy. Boredom was the space where our brains actually processed life. And yeah, I know I did an episode a couple weeks ago about this topic, specifically about the lost art of being bored. I do think that plays into if we're becoming less patient. And one of the most interesting examples of instant gratification is parenting. Now, again, I'm not a parent. I'm not here to offer parenting advice. I'm just calling it as I see it. Because many parents tell their children, be patient, good things take time, and you can't always get what you want immediately. And those are very valuable lessons. Everybody needs to learn delayed gratification. People need to understand effort, need to understand that things require practice. But there is an interesting contradiction here because many adults struggle with this instant gratification while telling their children that instant gratification doesn't exist. A parent might tell a child, put the phone down while checking their own notifications. A parent might say, well, you just need to wait here, while getting frustrated because the internet takes 5 seconds to load. I mean, money takes time, while immediately ordering something online because they don't want to wait for it. I'm not criticizing anyone. Again, I'm here. Adults are human too, but the same systems designed to capture children's attention are designed to capture everyone's attention. Companies spend billions of dollars studying how to keep people engaged. No one's immune. But children learn more from what they see rather than what they hear. A child doesn't learn patience from being told to wait. They learn patience by watching the adults around them being patient. If a parent becomes frustrated every time something is inconvenient, kids notice. If a parent cannot sit through a quiet moment without checking a phone, children notice. Patience is not just a lesson, it's behavior that gets modeled. And one of the biggest consequences of instant gratifications is that it can make long-term goals seem impossible because many important things in life don't happen quickly. Building a great career takes years. Improving your health takes consistency. Developing relationships takes effort. Learning a new skill takes repetition. But we live in a culture that celebrates overnight success. The entrepreneur who suddenly became wealthy. The athlete who suddenly becomes famous. The person who transforms their life in 1 month. We see the result. We rarely see the years behind it. Patience is the ability to believe something is worth doing even when the reward is far away. And that's becoming very hard in a world built around immediate feedback. And the hardest part about patience is not the waiting itself. It's what waiting represents. Waiting often means uncertainty. Waiting means you're acknowledging you don't have control. Waiting means we have to trust the process. Humans naturally dislike uncertainty. We want answers. We want guarantees. We want to know, will this work? Will I succeed? Will this pay off? But life rarely gives us those immediate answers. Most meaningful things require faith in a future version of ourselves. You have to believe the work you do matters today, even when you cannot see the results yet. That's patience. And now, it is easy to blame technology here. It's easy to find anyone else to blame but yourself. But technology isn't the enemy. A phone can distract us, but it can also educate us. The internet can waste hours, but it can also connect people and spread knowledge. The problem is not having access to instant gratification, it's losing the ability to choose. A patient person is not someone who never enjoys convenience. A patient person is someone who can delay convenience when something more important requires it. Technology should serve us, not train us. Patience is like a muscle. The more we practice, the stronger it becomes. Sometimes that'll mean doing small things, letting a video load without refreshing the screen, leaving your phone in another room, reading something longer than a few sentences, working toward a goal without needing immediate proof, allowing yourself to be bored. These small moments teach your brain, I can wait. I don't need everything immediately. I can handle discomfort. Because patience is not about enjoying waiting. Nobody loves waiting. It's about knowing that waiting does not mean nothing is happening. The greatest challenge of modern life is not that we have too much technology. It's that we have forgotten how to be still. We live in a world that gives us almost anything instantly, but the things that matter the most still take time. Trust, love, achievement, growth, character, success. These cannot be downloaded, these cannot be delivered overnight. And maybe the reason we need to remember is the same lesson we teach children. Good things take time. Patience is not something we teach, but rather something we demonstrate. The next generation will not learn patience from our advice, they will learn it from our example. So, the question is not, are kids becoming less patient? The question becomes, are we showing them what patience looks like? Because in a world built for instant gratification, choosing to wait might be one of the most powerful things we can do. This has been the Molasses Report. See you guys next week.